All right, we're back.
Remember that his roll should have been gray, and we told him just to look at what he got as if it was gray, and he still only got like 2. So, but he decided to roll again.
And
we figured he probably wouldn't.
It doesn't matter. I mean, he failed. He failed either way. So.
No, I got 7.
Yeah, but
he got
Jared, I was literally upstairs talking to you about this, and I said we'll just look at the roll we made.
Oh no, but I was talking to Josh, and he said the probability algorithms are different if it's gray shaded.
I did not say that at all. You
just a second, I'm gonna roll persuasion.
hear what I was saying.
Wait, for who? For me?
Don't go dissing.
Are you rolling to try to persuade me?
Yes, persuade the Caleb.
Oh my gosh, I'm so good.
No.
See, if we were using a quantum computer, this would never have happened. I blame this on our current technology as a race.
Yes, there we go. It would be incontrovertible that Jared would have failed the roll.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
And yeah, no, I think the DM's will exponent is something 24. So you got a little ways to go there, Jared.
Well, I mean, if you actually want me to fork in all my stuff, I might be able to get that.
No.
I seriously doubt you can hit a 20.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on.
I'm gonna see if I can get 20.
I don't think you can even get 20 dice.
Just a second. 2, 3.
Money on my dice here.
5.
All right, so Jared, I think I want you to tell me what happens when you fail that roll.
Riot.
I end up saying something very racist on accident.
Well, most of the people gathered here are all the same race. They're all Serrano.
Yeah.
Darn.
And they probably wouldn't care if you said something.
You should just accidentally say something heretical instead.
I'm just like,
How do you accidentally say something heretical?
I mean, I'm sure he'll
stand to lose some weight anyway.
But I don't think I hate the Pope. Wait, did I say that?
Yep.
The Pope touches little boys.
Oh, gosh.
Why?
I didn't mean it like that. I mean, he touches their heart.
That's what I meant.
That's what I meant.
Jared,
they're like, heresy.
Jared, so Alphon's intent was to rile them up to be better, like, religious citizens, basically?
Yes, I rile them up to be less religious instead. These guys are juice boxes.
You rile the mob that's seen somebody who should have been executed standing up there making them mad. They're probably just going to come try and kill you.
I don't know. I think that's a bit harsh.
Yeah, no, I was mostly kidding.
Do you have an idea, Trevor, of how that could be skewed?
He failed by 5.
Oh my gosh, why do you roll so many dice?
Drinking something.
Darn.
You should go raid the church.
So,
I
was trying to incite them to...
Oh, why?
To be better religious citizens.
Okay. I don't think it would necessarily be the exact opposite or even like a depressive thing, because I feel like Jared's character would still have been very zealous about his speech. Perhaps
they just start lynching people.
They're over,
Good. Yeah, they just start going to people they think that are known rebels and start stringing them up, lynching them.
Mad at people and whatnot.
Yeah. Basically, instead of being like you should help the church, like clean out this mob, they're just like, no, you know what? We're just gonna kill them all ourselves.
It's just like a massacre. Just like, all right.
Yes, I started a witch hunt, Caleb. It has to be.
Yes.
You can hear like a really like not like the song doesn't fit with all of us just murdering everyone. Like the song by Tiny Tim, like tiptoe through, and just like murdering everyone. Is just like unrealistic blood everywhere. It's like,
oh my god!
Like this happy little song playing, and you're like, what?
Yes.
I don't know, like, have you ever
perhaps it could be something like you drew negative attention from the other church elders, like as far as interrupting the ceremony and doing things? Is there anyone notable in attendance?
Yeah, I mean, there's several notable priests in attendance, and then there's also the 2 inquisitors that led you back here. I feel like it's a combination of there are some people in the crowd who I feel like they just don't really they're not riled by your.
Don't people know who I am? Because I was like known in this city.
They know who you are. Yeah.
I think all three, or probably the only character who isn't like known.
Antonius and Kentarius are the only people who are not known.
Yeah.
We're not known.
Yeah.
No, I have a local reputation as a what's it called?
Do you?
Yeah, look at my character sheet right now.
Aren't you like you're just a local? Wait, you're a tinker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have a local reputation as a tinker.
I think you're like not like, oh, hey, that's the tinker. It's like, oh, look, there's a tinker.
Oh no,
no, you don't.
No, I do not. I have a small business.
Maybe some people would know you.
Yeah, but not like just.
Yeah, no.
He doesn't have a reputation. He's not famous.
So I could just go to my business. I forgot about that. I have a home now. We can just stay there.
I mean, so does Antonius. Antonius has a house too.
Okay, never mind. Either one.
I do. I have a house, yeah.
Now, the real question is, are Alphonse and I going to be able to go back to the palace or whatever, or our estate or wherever we live? Because technically we're not guilty anymore, but, I mean...
What if in the end, like, Alphonse becomes the new pope?
Oh, that's terrifying.
That would be so
I don't even want to think about what would have to happen in the game for that to happen.
So it's not like if you kill the pope, you become the pope. It's not like that, right?
It's not Riddick.
Not how that works.
If it was you keep what you kill, this game would be a lot different.
What?
We'd all just try to kill him. Hey guys.
But anyway, so going back to the speech. I think there are definitely some people in the audience who just don't care. They aren't affected by Alphonse's speech really at all, and they're like, yeah, whatever, and they kind of just start like dispersing. But there are a few people who like, yeah, they start. You can see them kind of like start talking to each other, and then they're, you can see the light of religious fervor in their eyes, because I mean, these people have gone through like a horrible tragedy, and lots of bad things have been happening lately, and so I think. Maybe there's like a few people that like so everybody make an observation test for me.
From the Noble District, right?
Yep.
I'm going to Fork and
Is there
Noble.
difficulty?
This would not help you. Noble Wise would not help you in this situation, Alphonse.
Can I use sight instead of observation?
Oh, by the way, I wanted to talk to you about that, Connor, because I was just looking at the
What's the base ob?
3, I think.
3?
Yeah.
Oh dang,
Wow, you got a lot of persona, Connor.
Nice.
Oh wait, shoot. Wait, does it say
Somebody got it. Yeah,
Holy
it's
crap.
you. Yeah, you got it.
Wait.
Did you roll on the wrong character sheet?
No, it says Theo right here.
Oh, that's weird.
On the sheet?
Yeah, it says Theo. I don't know.
Oh no, it's because your name. Your name.
You have to change your name in the settings.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not the character sheet. It's your name in the chat is you just have to change it.
Okay, yeah, you're good. Never mind, Connor.
I don't have observation, but I do remember that my second sight thing gave me something to do with perception as observation.
Yeah.
I forget how that works.
You can just roll perception then, just as.
So.
Wait, that still counts, right?
Yeah, it counts. It was on your character sheet, right?
Yeah.
Also, take
you're
up.
good.
Never mind, I'll do it. I'm gonna take up.
Hey, no, stop. Where are you? Okay, there we go. I got it.
I'm gonna take off your wound because it's still on there. There you go.
Wait. Oh, wait. Take off my wound?
Yeah, you still had a wound
Dude,
on
I
you.
passed with a wound. Let's go.
Yeah.
This is when I start getting my redemption rolls, man.
Oh, wow.
For all those times that I failed.
Okay, so yeah, these are the people who. So anyone who got a 3 or higher, which is literally only Adam. So Theo.
Yep.
Theo, you notice this, and I think it's probably a combination of like your gladiator training, right? Like,
well, I mean, I was just kind of like sitting there, like they're the ones talking, and I'm kind of just there, like I'm ready to fight.
Yeah,
I'm not really.
So I really think you have like a little bit of a flashback moment where you're good at reading crowds because you're a gladiator, and so I think you're just like looking at the crowd and you're like, something's going wrong, and you see that there's like a group of people who are like eyeing another group of people, and you didn't really realize this before, but they were kind of like segregated almost, like not like consciously. It's like not like a person, like there's not like a fence that was set up or whatever, but they like the crowd was kind of split into two different portions, and the portions start looking at each other weird, and right before something happens, you realize they're about to attack each other. Like, these are two factions that are about to attack each other. So you're the only one who notices this. You're the only one who can react. So what do you want to do?
Is this like, if I don't react enough time, someone's gonna get injured, or like just we got to get out of here?
You know that this crowd the crowds are about to attack each other.
Like, are we? I must have missed. Are we like on something, or are we like in the crowd?
We're on a podium where we would have been executed before, and making like our. Yeah.
Probably my first reaction would be my belief, or I think it's a belief in this thing. Would probably just like, is the abbess with us or no? Or
no.
Oh, I'd probably just like say something to you guys, like, guys, we need to go right now.
Okay. What do you guys? So you all have like a moment to react to what Theo just told you before something.
Or actually, I'd probably yell like, we need to move, like.
So you do pretty urgently, okay.
Yeah, like, but I'd say like we need to move, like we need to get out of here. Not saying that there's something wrong, but like just saying we need to move right now.
All right. Well, how would you guys react?
Antonius is
kind of like saying duck instead of, hey, there's a duck coming at you. Or I mean, there's something coming at you. Say duck. You tell them what to do first, kind of like thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just follow him. I just start moving.
So Theo, you probably lead the way, right? You start moving. Which way do you go? Do you go? I guess there's only really one way to go from here, and that's like you guys are like facing this way towards the crowd. Just like to the left is the road that you came from. That's probably the easiest place to go.
Yeah. Start like hitting people with my trident, not like stabbing them, just kind of like get out of my way. Kind of trying to get through here. Kind of like.
All right, I don't think you have your trident.
What?
I don't think it. No, like you wouldn't have. None of you guys would have weapons. Like that wouldn't be the kind of thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Except for Antonius, because he has an instinct.
I also have an instinct for that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I never go anywhere unarmed, I think was what it said. Let me look.
Because this is the thing. Like this. I'm assuming that this would be a very specific, like, you guys are, changed or whatever, and like, yeah, just
right.
You have
that's what I was thinking.
Specific outfit, whatever.
Right. But it says never go unarmed under any circumstances. So
right.
like, I
feel like they wouldn't make a super big fuss about it if you specifically wanted to have your sword, because you're like,
isn't he like a military dude?
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, I'm also
I think that would be okay.
So it's really obvious.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
That's fine.
I think Sergio would keep a knife on him.
Yeah, knives are fine. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, Theo specifically would definitely not have his trident.
Oh, yeah, like full arms. No.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty good brawler, so.
Yeah, you are. So you just start, like, shoving people out of the way. You're like, get out of my way! All right, so Cantarius just follows you without a question. What up with the rest of you?
Well, the Inquisitors are there, right? Are they not caring that we're trying to, like, take off?
I mean, this is all happening in, like, a fraction of a moment. Like, I'm just asking, like, what's your initial reaction in this moment when he says that?
I mean, I'd probably follow him. I assume he'd, like, point it out to us as far as, like, look what's happening, we need to go.
I think he just said we need to go, and then, like,
specifically he didn't want to take the time to do that. He just wanted to say, we need to move, and then moved.
Yeah, I mean...
What? Oh, fine. I'm coming. What's going on? Oh. Here they go again.
Oh, yeah. Dylan probably lingers on the platform with his sword in his hand, like, what's going on? But he'll probably move towards the back of the platform, as he's trying to figure out why, he's freaking out.
Yeah. Same for
you.
Sergio. So.
Antonius, Alphonse?
Antonius is going to act confused.
Okay.
Oh, is this saying where we are right now?
What'd you say, Adam?
Is that saying where we are? The little beacon?
No.
No.
We're right.
You guys are right here. Yeah.
You're right.
You're right to the north of that octagonal squarish thingy.
Oh, okay. So yours is the white one. Okay.
Whatever that is.
Whatever shape that is.
It's octagonal squarish, close enough.
That's an octagon?
No, it's not.
No.
It's like a pentagon.
It's like a square with another square in it.
Square with buttresses. Looks like.
Yeah, it's a square with two intersecting ovals.
But oh man.
Anyway, so Alphonse, what do you do?
I'm just booking it.
Okay, so you book it. Okay, so Kentarius, Theo, and Alphonse book it. Dylan and Sergio and Antonius are kind of like waiting on the platform, and yeah, the crowds just start ripping into each other. Like I think maybe a couple of them have like shivs or knives or whatever, but like the majority of them are just like punching and stuff like that. And I feel like you all get this sense that, oh wow, we have no idea what like the mood of this city is. Like I don't know, like Alphonse probably what he ended up doing was completely misjudging the mood of the crowd and like what they were actually thinking. And so instead of like riling them up to be good, eager citizens to serve the faith, he basically just incited the half of them that were against anyone who had like
affiliations,
like affiliation or like
Okay.
Like we're fond of the new cult or whatever, or like maybe thought they're okay.
Sympathetic.
Yeah, sympathetic. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Yeah, sympathetic to them.
They
were just like
something.
This guy's telling us to kill him. Like that's what he's telling us to do. He's telling us we need to take it into our own hands and just stop it before it happens again, kind of a thing. So.
He did good, Alphonse. He did good.
I mean, in the end, it's all coming up Alphonse.
So yeah, what would you all do after that situation happens? Once the crowd...
Right. Well, I have no oratory, and I can't actually kill everyone, so I'm just going to leave.
Hold on. Is there like a church or something around here?
Just be trying to leave.
Well, the Inquisitors were going to take us to the church, I assume.
How far away
They were going to take you further into, further up towards the palace, actually, to meet with like the Pope.
That's going to be awkward.
Okay.
Yeah, no kidding.
Is there any sort of bell, like a really loud bell around?
Make an observation test.
Okay.
It might take a while to get to.
Well, I mean, I want to see if there's one like close, so I can like get everyone's attention just by ringing it or something.
I feel like there might be, but just, go ahead and make an observation test for me. Ob 2.
Okay. An observation test?
Yeah.
Come on. Dang, jeez.
Ouch.
See, it does it on purpose.
Don't question the entropy algorithm.
This algorithm
do it on purpose.
Like, I don't know.
Just a quick question. Who's Alphonse?
Wow, where have you been, Connor?
No, I heard it. I just noticed that you left it up. I didn't notice that you had left it up.
Yeah.
That's the running joke for now.
All right, Alphonse.
I don't know that joke was ever on its feet in the first place.
We're not sure if that joke.
I bet the audience loves it.
Yeah.
Wait, hey Connor, for some reason your site roll says Winter/Eurus, and
Yeah, I just changed it.
Oh, you just changed it now? Okay, I was like, I see that it says Kentarius. I'm really confused.
I have a secret, guys. I'm actually all three in the same body now.
I'm actually also my son. It's a long story.
I did a mini session and it got out of hand.
Some alchemy happened,
Yeah.
I used to be a dog. I mean, a kid.
So what does everybody do then? You failed. Yeah, you don't see anything, Theo.
Oh dang! I just wanted to know.
You don't see anything, at least.
Do we know if there's a barracks? I mean, we're in the nice end of the territory, so I assume there will be some kind of guard or otherwise some kind of.
Yeah, I mean, you're right next to the prison, right? Like that's big building right there. That's the prison. So that's
okay.
what there's a bunch of.
We might want to go there and just get someone to come out with some big sticks.
Yeah, I mean, there are some guards that were around the platform, you know, from
right.
the prison.
But I mean, if it's just them, they're gonna get ripped
Is there a
apart.
Mr. Roosevelt in the house?
Yeah, so I think the guards, they step forward to try to, like, you know, call them out,
There's a
but there's
gun.
like 4 of them or whatever.
Like you can make it something with a loud noise.
So
We don't have a gun.
Is there a cannon around?
No.
Yes.
Gunpowder has not been invented yet.
Fired in what?
Yeah.
No cannons invented? They've been invented for like hundreds of years.
About a quantum
We're sticking each other with steel still, man.
You know,
I'm gonna
What were we
search for
gonna
a
say?
quantum computer.
the Chinese invented those like firework things a long time ago.
Well, we don't have them in
Chinese,
Lucerta.
dude.
This is a different world.
Yeah, this is
This
We're
is
also not in
the Italian
China.
civilization.
Yeah.
Caleb, were you gonna say something?
I was going to say, Dylan, is that what you do then? You go towards the prison?
Yeah, probably.
So
Unless there's a more suitable. I mean, the prison kind of needs their dudes, but if there's somewhere more suitable, or if there's nowhere more
I mean,
suitable.
I think the other side of, like, the noble quarter, like, over here has a barracks.
Okay, I'm not
but-
gonna run that far. I'll go to the prison.
Yeah, that's what the prison's definitely
Is there a dragon?
Also, I'm gonna.
No.
Something tells me that's a no.
I'm gonna run to the closest guard and be like, get to the barracks. I'll draw who I can from the prison, but we need to get the guard down here, the actual guard, the proper guard.
Sure.
Go to the barracks.
All right, so that's
And then I just run off.
that's what you do. Cantarius, what do you do?
I ask Theo.
No. No.
I mean, honestly, okay. So is everybody going somewhere, or who's staying?
I think Antonius is probably going to follow Dylan.
Okay.
And it's just Dylan that's going somewhere.
So
Everybody
far.
else is... Okay.
David, you
I
said
just-
you're going to the barracks.
It's prison.
I'm going to the prison. The barracks is too far. I sent someone. I grabbed a guard and sent him to the barracks because I know it'll be a long jog. But I'm going to the prison to get as many people from there, guards, as I can from there.
Gotcha.
Oh,
All right,
so
so
really-
I'm-
You really care about people and want to make sure that they get their exercise.
Yeah, I want to make sure this guard earns his pay. So.
I'm basically gonna be like, guys, like we need to do something. People are killing each other.
I mean, have fun stopping them.
I like to think.
I tried to find a bell, you know. There's
Yeah.
no bells around.
I have done my civic duty.
I looked around, man. I did my
There's nothing
job.
you really can do without like an army.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Go out and start killing people and be like, "Whoa, man, back off!" Or we're like, "Yeah, y'all better stop fighting, or we're gonna kill all y'all."
Well, what are the
You're
Inquisitors
gonna
doing?
stop
'Cause
killing people. We're gonna kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's clearly how it works.
Yeah.
We kill both
Can I
sides.
spend multiple persona on one skill?
Yes, but well, we should do that.
Yeah. You can spend as many persona points as you would like.
You should
Caleb, what
like
are the Inquisitors doing? Because the Inquisitors are technically like our keepers, and we might not want to make them mad. So if they're telling us to do something specific, that might influence what they do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still going to run to the prison, but
I think they realized that Alphonse that was what that was gonna lead to, kind of a thing, and so they, like, maybe towards the end of Alphonse's little speech, they try to like step up and like get him to shut up. But then yeah, I think they're like looking at the chaos and like, oh crap, like we caused this kind of thing.
we are so fired.
Yeah. and I think I think I'm just gonna say, like, you know, arbitrarily that they kind of like failed their steel rolls almost. And
Okay.
like, yeah, they're kind of hesitating and like, oh no, in this couple moments that you guys are doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, did you want us to make steel rolls? None of us did that.
No, I think Adam, because Adam saw it coming and he just warned
Okay.
you guys. I think you're fine.
All right, cool.
Okay.
I think it makes sense.
Adam, I'm gonna ask your character. I basically just looked at your character like we need to do something, right? Like we're gonna do something.
I'm trying to think of something, but
Yeah.
really, without some sort of loud noise, we can't get everyone to pay attention. Unless someone speaks really loud or some non-normal event.
Guess what
Like,
magic system you have?
yeah, if there's
Yes.
some sort of magic system.
He has the
Yes.
sensory discipline, and this is the thing. He can make his own senses
Yes.
something. He can also what he would be doing is he could magnify his own voice in all of the ears of the whole crowd, and just like make it sound as if he's speaking right in their face, like really loudly.
Nice.
That's totally something you can do.
Wait,
what would that skill be? What would the voice skill be?
It would be what would it actually be, Connor, is it would be hearing, and you would be manipulating their sense of hearing rather than manipulating your own voice.
Oh, cool.
Hey, hey, Kale, I had a question. If I had, like, I don't have oratory, but since I was in an arena, could I use, like, arena-wise to use that as, like, an oratory thing?
Again, wises are, like, knowledge skills, so you could use arena-wise to come up with something that might help in this situation related to that. But if you add to make like any sort of like oratory or whatever, you have to roll. Oh, you have a conspicuous. That would be pretty.
Oh yeah, okay.
You can make yourself noticed.
I have a question about Connor's abilities.
Yeah.
If are the people here acquainted with the magic? Like, would they know that it's someone using magic that would be doing that, or
they might not? Like in the moment.
I know what I could possibly.
They probably wouldn't know what he was doing, but they would probably guess it was magic.
They would.
Well,
I feel
would they know it's him, or would they be able? Could he like pretend to be a god or something?
I think he definitely could.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So can I do an intimidation check and fork in the fact that I'm here doing
make a hearing roll first to make sure that they can hear you properly, and then you can make intimidation. Yeah.
I don't think anybody could possibly help me with this. So
can I help him impersonate?
I can help him.
The stewards.
And do what, Sergio?
Could I help him impersonate one of the stewards?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
he does
definitely.
That with like.
Nice.
Okay, so
philosophy and doctrine rules.
So how this goes down is I ask Theo like what we should do, and he's like, "Dude, I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of something." And then like I have an idea. Sergio, I'm gonna need your help with this one. I'm gonna try to impersonate a god.
Yeah, no wait, what if like Sergio?
Yeah, but you need to get someone's attention.
The stewards will not
yelling isn't gonna get anyone's attention.
And then you hear that and you're like, what if the stewards weren't pleased? What if everyone knew about that?
Wait, I am lost.
You guys are talking over each other.
What if
That's right. Trevor, go ahead and say your thing first. What's the idea?
What if Sergio like muttered under his breath? He's like, "Oh, the stewards will not be pleased," and then you hear that, Connor, and you're like,
"Yes."
What if everybody knew that? What if the stewards weren't pleased?
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
So I feel like you guys could definitely help each other in this situation. So Cantarius could definitely do the hearing stuff. Theo is really good at drawing attention to himself, okay? Because he has conspicuous. So I feel like what might be the best and then Sergio has the knowledge of the stewards. I feel like the best option here to do would be Cantarius uses his hearing to make everybody hear someone, and I think the person to hear should be Theo. I think Theo should be the one impersonating the steward, drawing attention to himself, and then Sergio is telling him what to say with the philosophy and the doctrine and all that stuff.
Nice.
I mean, I was going to intimidate the crap out of all of them to have them just go in their houses. I have a 7 intimidation.
Wow.
Which also works.
Well, yeah. I mean,
that was the plan. I'm not sure if...
Can I
what's your conspicuous? Sorry.
Theo's conspicuous is 4.
My what?
You're conspicuous.
Oh, well. I think we should try the intimidation. No offense.
Well, okay, you should have Theo... Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. Yeah.
They can add my die if you help me. I mean, they're all helping, so, I mean, it would just be like...
There's a couple of ways we could do this. So Cantarius, you just want to try to just straight intimidate them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cantarius is wanting to do it his way.
Yeah. Sergio can definitely help with philosophy or doctrine or whatever. Theo, I feel like...
Okay, I think the intimidation fits because that would be the main intent of it. Mm-hmm. It's just the impersonating a steward while intimidating them. So.
Yeah.
So is Sergio is doing a linked test for my...
He doesn't have to do a linked test. He can just fork or help you with doctrine or philosophy. And so whatever this ends up being, Trevor, you can mark a test. Because remember, we have to remember help gives you a test.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So whatever the ob is going to be, ultimately you get the same amount of tests.
Wait,
so Theo, you can still help though with the relevant skill. I feel like arena-wise might actually be a very applicable skill in this circumstance, and I think maybe you just like you tell Cantarius real quick, like once he kind of like formulates this plan and like you realize that, you're like, all right, this is the way, this is how you draw people's attention in a crowd or something like that, you know?
Okay, yeah. So just roll for that, or
no, you would just
you'll just
and then you would just offer 1 dice as help, and then
but I thought I had to roll for it to offer a dice.
Nope, you don't. Not for help. But then you do get to mark a test. Anyways, so
Adam,
those are challenging or just routine?
It will depend on whatever the ob is.
The roll will tell you.
Also, can I also fork in like a faith if I just, or I mean, could I help him with like a faith? You know, just kind of like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, I could do both of them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
And Adam, the reason you had to roll last time was because you were doing a linked test, which is basically you roll, and if you do well, you get a dice. But for help, which was because he was using a an untrained normal
skill.
Yeah, he's using an untrained roll. But a normal help is just you just add 1 dice.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
But for faith, I'd have to roll for faith, right?
Yeah.
Right. Can I make a faith roll also? Can I be like vague, just like, you know, help us get out of this without or everyone get out of this without dying?
Yeah,
and
so
just have it attributed to this roll, like announced to me.
Let me look at the faith.
Where's my faith?
It's a stat.
Oh, it is, okay. Yeah, I must have missed it because I went over that and I missed.
Oh.
Is that just an odd 1, right?
Just wait 1 second. I'm gonna go to the faith.
It's either 1 or 2.
Okay, so there's a couple things you can do. You can do. Do you guys both have the believer trait?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can open end the skill. You can add a dice to the skill. You can add multiple dice to the skill, but these get increasingly harder. And I feel like those would be the main things that you would be doing in this situation. So, does someone want to just roll to open it? Who has the highest faith?
I have 5.
We're both 5, yeah.
Yeah, we're both 5.
Okay, so I mean, just one person roll for open ending, and then one person roll for like to try to get
the dice
aid. Yeah.
Are those both base 1?
No.
No. So open ending would be ob 1, and if you want to try to get multiple dice instead of just 1, you can roll at an ob 3, and then any additional successes over that ob give you +1 dice up to maximum of 3.
Which one do you want to do?
It doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna probably do.
I don't think either of you need routine tests, so unfortunately, I think both.
I thought I do. I need a routine test.
Oh, you have 4, Theo.
Oh, you have 4?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I needed
Theo,
4.
You should do the open.
You sure about that? I thought I needed 4, and I have 2.
No, like I'm looking at your faith right now. The attribute is at 4. You need 2 more routine tests to. And then either 2 difficult or 1 challenging to advance it to 5, but the actual exponent is 4. So you should roll. You should roll the open end, and then Dylan should roll the other one.
Okay. You said that's 3.
Yeah, ob 3.
Wait, wasn't it just 5?
No, it was 4. Because you started off at 3, remember? Because you started off with faith, but you didn't trust the gods, and so you didn't.
Oh, maybe I read the 4th in it. I think I read that. It said 4. So he had the higher one. So
you have. All right, I guess it automatically opens.
Oh, you got it.
You can spend a fate to re-roll any dice because it's automatically open-ended, and try to get another dice, but you do automatically get 1 added to this roll.
Okay, I'll do that then because I have 2 d6s or 2 6s. So.
Yeah, but those actually automatically open-end though, David. So it's not re-rolling both the 6s; you're just re-rolling any dice.
Oh, right.
Remember?
But I did get 2 1s, so it's the same.
Wait.
Right. You just re-roll failed dice.
You just no. You re-roll 1 dice.
Oh, 1. Right. That's how that works. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Be nice if you could re-roll all. It didn't help.
Failed.
Oh well.
All right. So 1 dice is added to this whatever final roll, the intimidation roll it's going to be, and this, and there you go. So
nice.
So now it's going to be open-ended too. So the intimidation, Connor, is going to be open-ended and have an extra dice.
Yes.
So this is probably going to work.
Plus the other 2 help dice.
Connor, if you somehow manage to mess this roll up.
Yeah.
So that's
like
2 help dice. So go ahead and roll. First,
it probably will.
First, though, Connor, you have to roll a hearing. So if you fail this, then none of it works.
Yeah, that's true.
Please don't fail this.
And I think the ob is going to be 3.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your skill with hearing?
5.
Okay.
Man, please don't.
It's not terrible.
Oh, gotcha.
The hearing
it's
magic.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can put in there. It doesn't sound. I don't think I can though.
Probably not to help hearing. I don't think. Unless maybe he could make them see something too.
If you wanted that, before you could fork in sight and make like them see the presence of the god or something.
Wait. Okay. Wait. Was Theo trying to? I missed that. He was gonna roll conspicuous, right?
No, no. Kentari, we changed that. Kentarius is just rolling intimidation, basically.
Because the skill is higher. Yeah.
I was gonna say if he was gonna like impersonate the bodily form of the steward, then Connor could use his sight to like make him look like one of the stewards.
That's true.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
Maybe you could do a link test where you do that on him and then have his conspicuous help your roll or something.
I feel like that makes more sense than the arena-wise anyway. I think it's a more applicable thing here. So Theo, are you fine with that? Just pretending to impersonate the god instead of?
Yeah, sure.
So you're helping with conspicuous instead of with arena-wise.
Which will pretty much amount to the same thing. But
yeah. So go ahead and roll.
I think arena-wise is 5 and conspicuous is 4 typically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, it doesn't matter with help though, because you're just offering.
Yeah,
one dice, so,
you're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, unless you have 7, then you help twice.
Yeah, but he doesn't. So.
But yeah,
Cantarius, go ahead and roll your hearing with the extra dice for.
Well, yeah, because I see like the conspicuous would make it more obvious than. And like I'm
you're good at drawing attention
as it is, and then so I'm adding the help for his making them see me. What?
What did you do?
Wow, and that's even open-ended, and you have no 6s.
Well, there goes all that work. Again.
Okay, so I would just like to point out, technically,
we failed.
Except it still doesn't matter. I was going to say, technically, you could have done the faith rolls for this instead, but it wouldn't matter. Yeah, the open end definitely wouldn't have helped.
We only had one modifier.
Because this was his setup roll. He was going to roll the thing we were all trying to help him with later. Well,
can I
fail with a 3 off?
Okay,
yes.
Okay, here. All right.
Might as well give us
story time here. So Connor's magic isn't working. He's getting all frustrated. He's slapping himself in the face or whatever. Can I use my meditation to try and calm him down and give him another shot? Hey, it's okay. Just calm. You can do this.
See, the thing is that I feel like meditation wouldn't be the thing here. It might be philosophy, because meditation is something that you
can't try something.
Well, right? I feel like that would be soothing platitudes, but I think even with Let It Ride, I'm not sure.
Well, you'd be changing the situation.
Well, a little bit, I guess. But I mean, he was.
So this is the thing. Meditation is something that you can do. You can't just have him do it. And meditation is not the same as meditation-wise either. So you can't just. He would have to actually roll a meditation roll for that to actually affect anything.
Does gunpowder exist?
No, sir.
Come on, this place sucks. I hate this world.
It does eventually, but not right now.
Yeah.
Man, because that one, there's nothing you can like make a loud noise with.
Yeah. No, yeah, we played one where my character had a gun, and that was so useful. Anytime anyone was like not paying attention, it was like,
yeah, exactly. If I use some gunpowder, I could just like light up some
Adam,
gunpowder.
That's actually the plan for this RPG, is to eventually just keep going in the timeline and doing new campaigns, and then eventually we'll get to the point where I think like the next campaign will have gunpowder.
So we'll just have to invent time travel at the same time. Yeah. Okay, let's all roll up characters for.
No. One of the gods
for the time travel version.
You have to involve the gods like taking us to the like they're like, you have done well in our eyes. Now we're gonna take you to
guns.
We're gonna take you to. We have like another problem in another time, and we're like, what? And like all the patron saints or whatever just take us to another time. And we're like, this is freaky.
You don't think you've murdered enough people yet? Here's guns.
Yeah. That's exactly.
They're like, oh, we could use you to fulfill our deeds. This is a different time, so we're going to take you to this period.
This is the patron saint of death. Hey, look, you guys are really good at killing people. Do it better.
The patron saint of death makes it so we don't die, so we just live through that long.
This actually does bring up something though. I feel like we might be able to count Cantarius' role here as a linked test, because I feel like with the stuff that you've set up to this point, I feel like some people at the very least would notice what's happening. But I feel like you're just gonna get an increased ob on this intimidation. I feel like the intimidation is still gonna happen, but it's just harder because the hearing doesn't work as well. It's not that you could just completely fail, because you wouldn't. It's just maybe you don't do it to everyone.
You can have a -2 added 2 because we missed it by 2.
Yeah.
And the magic itself, it just works, right? It's not like the spell can fizzle or anything, right?
I mean, it can, because
okay.
But it's just a matter of shaping the energy correctly.
Right.
Sometimes it just.
But it could just be that they just don't hear it very well,
exactly.
right? It's just kind of a whisper instead of a loud.
Yeah, Cantarius is good enough at this that if he wouldn't just fail outright, it's just.
Okay.
You probably just don't do it to everyone, but enough people maybe that you could calm stuff. So, go ahead and still make the intimidation with the added dice, but I think the ob is going to be. I think it's going to be 9. No, I think it's going to be 10. Because again, you're having an intimidation of 7, and then with extra dice, but it's still
but what's the ob in
very, very
itself?
hard.
I think it should be 2 added on to whatever.
Well, it's their will plus the conditions going on plus the difficulty, so that's going to be pretty high.
Yeah. I guess.
Don't make things harder for us than they need to be, Adam.
Yeah. So if their wills are low,
their wills are relatively low. So I'm going to say 10. Yeah.
All right.
So
technically, you can do it.
Make that intimidation.
Technically.
Good. And you got a few.
So before you roll, check that little box that's next to your intimidation, and that will open it automatically.
Okay. Cool.
Then make sure to change that back after you're done. Though.
Yeah.
How many help does he have, or modifiers?
2.
Yes, 3.
3. Yes, 3 with the extra.
So he'd have to get a perfect.
So 3 modifiers. You can add persona if you want to, and then it's open.
If he gets a 9, it'll be impressive.
I'm gonna add 3 persona.
All right.
No. This is gonna be a really long shot. You shouldn't waste persona on it.
I'm doing it.
It's also open-ended, so.
Yeah. So I don't need to spend fate points. So I can't spend fate points on. So
you can
spend 1 fate point to reroll 1 dice.
So I put 3 modifiers on it, right? So I put 3 modifiers on it, right?
Yeah, 3 modifiers.
Not Artha. Artha is Steeds, right?
Artha is persona.
Oh, Artha is persona.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I have 3 modifiers.
Yep.
And I have 3 Artha.
Yep.
Okay. So we're good?
This is at least save 1. You realize the only thing
He has 8 actually.
I have 8 persona points.
Okay, alright, that's good. I was gonna say because if you
go Ob is 10.
But you have 8 now, or you had 8 originally?
Yeah, Ob is 10.
Ob is 10. Also, Theo and Sergio.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
even open-ended.
What?
So
heck?
You have a 1 in 12 chance of succeeding if you want to reroll the dice, because you need to get a 6 and then a success.
I can spend 1 fate.
You can spend.
No,
you can spend a
it
fate.
automatically open-ended already, Caleb.
I know.
Yeah, but if you have an open-ended test, you can spend a fate to reroll 1 dice.
Reroll 1 failed dice. So he has a 1 in 12 chance of, if he rerolls that dice, getting a 6 and then getting a 4 or 5 or 6.
Oh, you can re-roll it open-endedly.
So you failed. So, man, that's tough. Also,
that was a lot of work.
Yeah. Also, Theo and Sergio, make sure you mark Ob 10 test for your skill. So I'm assuming that's going to be challenging.
Yep, I actually went up a level in philosophy, so now
awesome.
Wait. Wait, I'm sorry. What do we do?
Mark on your conspicuous, Theo, a challenging test.
Oh, we actually get credit for it.
Yep. That's something I realized.
You don't have to succeed a challenging?
Nope.
Is it too late for me to fork persuasion into his intimidation?
I would have tried that.
Very much too late. We had a lot of prep in this. You could have.
Can I come back and hit somebody with a sword so I can get?
Wait, hold on. Caleb, did you just mark it?
Ingratiated sword.
What Adam?
Yeah.
Caleb, did you just mark that?
I didn't mark
Or is it what's the 4th? Why is there a 4th mark on it?
Let me look.
It just does that
at the end. Yeah. I have no idea why it does that.
Okay.
Just ignore it. Yeah. I think it's because you never need 4 challenging tests to
Also,
upgrade
it's just
something.
covering it
So
up,
yeah,
okay.
it's filled in automatically. So yeah, you have that filled in. So now you just need 4 routine to succeed.
Oh, I keep forgetting. It's either difficult or challenging, right?
And below 5. So when you have
once you get to 5, you need both. But
once you get so persuasion, trident, those things they need both difficult and challenging. All right.
Seems like so is going to come in handy this round.
So I feel like what happens, Connor, is that you do it, you succeed on some of the people. Like some of these people like see Theo as like, you know, probably the main god, not like the great god, but like the main patron saint at least. Atarian, who is like the god of the sun, basically the patron saint of the sun. And so you see
he
like
really sounds more like the patron saint of video games, but okay.
I will never
patron
look
saint
at
of
that
lost causes.
And he has no memory.
And so yeah, these people look up and they see Theo like shining in glory and like they hear these booming words in their mind, but then they hesitate and then they just get cut down by the people that are attacking them, and then the chaos just continues.
You just made it worse.
Time for Plan B.
That like kills
What's
my
Plan
soul.
B? We don't have gunpowder. We don't have a bell.
Plan B is
Plan failed. We can just run away. Let them kill each other.
I need to go seduce them all individually.
Save them.
Caleb, can I get a deed point for that?
No, he could use Nirani as like a. He could use Nirani to like seduce.
That was against my character.
No, but you didn't willingly do it.
Couldn't you have used Nirani because she kind of has favor in you?
Oh, I didn't. No, I guess not.
If you had specifically tried to get them all to kill each other, that might have been.
Yeah, well, plus these points are like, I did that, and now I'm a homicidal maniac for the rest of my life. Like it's a giant change in your character. Like,
okay.
Yeah, if you're just like, you know what, screw all of you, I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna spend the rest of my life murdering people. Then
look at this. We just walk in the middle of battle, start killing people.
I'm done.
Hey, this is
so you can just get deeds points for being nasty. You don't have to actually.
Well, no, because then if you're nasty, you have to be good to get deeds points. So, just kidding. It just has to be really counter to who you are and really permanent.
It's like major changes to your character, stuff like that.
Yeah. Like I'm hoping I'll get one if I find out Alphonse didn't.
I have to like kill Sia.
But. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, what do you do? I know Dellen's going to get the prison guards, but what about
Caleb? Is my essential discipline extremely visible? Like, can I make it visible?
Not really, no.
No, I can't.
Especially at the low level that you have it at, no.
Darn.
That might have helped in an intimidation roll that just failed.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of responsible, and I feel a twinge of guilt, so I just go heal people in the crowd.
What?
This is a really bad boom.
You just go kill people in the crowd?
What? Heal.
Oh, heal people. I thought you said kill. I was like, what?
I thought you said guilt. Apparently that is.
What?
Okay, is there any like wooden structures or something that can fall over?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's just crush everyone.
There's a wooden building.
No, we'll just make a loud noise, like a collapse of something, and then they're like, "Oh, what's that?" And we're like,
the problem is that you would need like really powerful magic or.
Yeah. Well, you realize they're rioting.
You're
if you toppled something, they just assumed one of them did it, and they just get more mad.
Yeah.
They still have that green smoke. Without killing.
That is all horrible.
Keep them all out.
Yes.
Oh wait, I have a question. Are the NPCs with us right now?
No. Min and Achia and Yuma were all sent ahead of you to the palace.
Okay, that was a terrible idea. One of them is trying to get away.
with people, like they're being guarded.
Well, yeah, I know, but I can't personally kill him if he tries to run away.
Man.
So, anyways,
what is everybody doing?
Oh, what's up, man?
So Alphonse, you said you were gonna go into the crowd and heal people.
Yep.
All right, that's fine. What is your intent? Are you trying to make any sort of specific statement thing?
I thought it was good too.
Or you just go on.
Yeah, I'm basically like, he who has no sin cast the first stone.
Well, they've already thrown about 12,000, so.
He who has no sin cast the next stone.
There we go. Someone throws a rock at you.
And you die.
Just fitting in for you.
Do you have... Okay, so Jared, you have a conspicuous test. So if you want to, go ahead and roll conspicuous for me to see if people notice, if you can draw attention to yourself doing this. It's not going to stop the crowd from killing each other, but it might give you recognition later on. People who survive this will remember that Alphonse was in amongst the ruins healing people.
Can I fork in healing in that, or should I do healing and fork in conspicuous?
You can fork in healing because again, it's not a question of whether or not you do it successfully. I feel like you're gonna do it just fine because you're not specifically trying to save anyone in particular. You're just trying to heal as many people as you can, kind of a thing. So yeah, you can fork that in because it is noticeable to heal someone magically.
And can I throw in my reputation with that as well?
No, reputation is only for like resources and circles rolls.
Yeah.
Caleb, is there a triage skill?
Triage?
Yes.
I feel stupid not knowing what that word means.
Like,
oh wow,
it would.
That Caleb doesn't. I mean, that's not computer programming related.
The assignment of degrees of urgency to wounds or illnesses to decide the order of treatment of a large number of patients or cats.
Is probably what it would be.
Yeah.
Right?
Because doesn't this if triage was a skill, this would be a really great place to make a triage roll.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like that would be irrelevant. Why is that could be you could have triage wise. Yeah.
That might also be more relevant if it's like I'm actually trying to save people, which he's just kind of like going around trying to heal everybody who's injured, it sounds like. Yep. Which if he was like, okay, we're going to get as many people to live through this as possible, we're going to find the most wounded person and heal them, which would also be really hard.
I feel like his intent, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jared, but isn't your intent to get people to notice you doing this, not necessarily to save people?
It's both.
All right, well let's roll for both. So this is to see. Let's see first if people notice you doing it. Because either way,
what are we doing?
You're trying. It won't matter necessarily how well it.
I didn't do the.
That's fine. Yeah, that succeeds. Yeah, I was gonna say like 3, so that's fine.
Oh, okay. So
what is he doing?
He's just trying to get people to notice him healing people. So he's
healing,
he's healing people in the crowd. Now go ahead and make a heal roll.
For conspicuous into my heal.
No. And I feel like it's also going to be
harder since people are trying to kill him.
Well, okay, so Alphonse, are you going in the middle of the battle or like in the outskirts?
I'm in the outskirts.
That's what I
like working my way in.
Yeah, so that's fine. So
I'm going to charge to the middle of the battle and heal all the people.
Just make it graduated, make the heal test graduated, and just see, and based on how many successes you get, that will be how well it goes.
I'm going to spend a persona. Well, you know what? I'll spend 2 personas. Because, actually, no, only 1.
Throwing the personas out.
Actually, no. Okay, why not? One.
Wow.
Oof.
You get a 6 though.
No, it's open ended automatically.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I get to spend a fate point to re-roll 1, right?
You can re-roll 1 failed dice. Yep.
Yes.
All right.
All right. So you got 2 successes. You don't do a fabulous job. Like you heal a bunch of like really small wounds, but anything bigger than like a bunch of people still die, even though you've healed them. Like So, and there's a whole bunch of people who remember that you helped them a little bit, but it wasn't. You never like healed anyone like completely of any of their wounds. So
that's sad.
You just kind of helped a little bit.
So I can't just roll heal for every single person I come across?
You could, but that would be incredibly difficult.
Can we not?
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Okay, we'll do that in a mini session.
Just spend the whole session. You just go to each specific person. I give them a backstory. I tell them your life story.
Yes.
No. Okay, so Sergio, Theo, Cantarius, Antonius, any of the rest of you trying to do anything while Dellen's going to get the prison guards?
I suppose I would try to help where I can, but perhaps I would attempt a rudimentary field dressing on anyone I came across.
Okay,
but
sure.
I don't have the skill trained, so...
Yeah, that's fine. Just go ahead and make it graduated the same way Alphonse did and see what happens.
Okay.
Antonius sees the futility of attempting to do anything.
And then questions life and reality. All is futile.
Why are we here?
It's not really gonna help anything to try to. It's a riot. He's gonna stay down. He doesn't want to get hurt. I think he's gonna go with.
Hey, can I do like, would an aura reading help at all to like read the crowd?
I mean, well, to do what? What would your intent be with that? Because I mean, it's pretty obvious that the crowd's just really mad at each other and.
True. Could that be used to pick out like wounded people, or?
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So you could make a
Sweet.
test, and this will add an advantage dice for your field dressing.
Oh well, except my field dressing is untrained, so
exactly.
I can't.
I'm saying that's why it would be a linked test rather than a fork. So.
Sweet. Okay. Oh yes. What? Why are there so many roll screens? All right. What's the ob on that?
2.
Oh, what? No, stop. Why are you doing that? Nope.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, just roll field dressing. So yeah, it's just a chaotic jumble of emotion that you can't really decipher.
And chaos. Don't forget the chaos.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I did say chaotic jumble, so.
And you can't forget the chaos.
Oh, I didn't get any.
Nothing.
Oh,
Alright, so yeah,
one.
you just failed.
Oh man.
What does that look like? Like, do you just try and fail, or do you like not even find anyone? Like,
He kills some people.
I was gonna say.
you accidentally just like crush them.
Small boy's arm off.
You don't need
You
that
have
anymore.
like these bandages, and you like put it over someone's throat like multiple times, and then they're like choking. You're like, no, this will help you. You'll feel better.
Probably just like he couldn't find anyone that could help. Like whenever he got to someone, they'd already be pretty close to death, and like didn't know what to do, but he tried to do his best.
Tourniquets everywhere.
Yep.
Oh, this is a horrible scene of carnage. This is not how I thought this first session was gonna go.
Oh man. Yeah, we haven't even gotten out of the first thing yet.
The first scene.
Yeah.
My work is done.
Well, okay, so I feel like
Man.
Where are you trying to get us killed?
I know I have to have some soldiers.
I feel like the scene just kind of winds down of its own accord, because I feel like the prison guards come, and they start rounding up the people, and then eventually the barracks guards comes. But by the end of it, most of the crowd is dead. Like it's a bloodbath. Like, and there's just blood stains everywhere on this pavement, and like there's just death and destruction, and it's just a horrible sight to behold. And even though the guards come and eventually break it up, by that point it would have broken up by itself naturally, because the crowd has started to
realize that there are so many dead people
exactly
here.
And then they just kind of split up and go their own ways. So I think we kind of just we fade out. We can go to our second break here, just on the scene of carnage, and the rest of your characters just kind of staring at it helplessly. So yeah, stick around. We'll help you.
Nothing to do with this.
Yep, we'll be back about 10 minutes to hour 3. Crow Inquisitors. Stick around.